Yeah. Good evening. I welcome you to the 36th session of the CENTA webinar series for teachers. Today, as the title suggests, or as the title states, we will see how Google Forms and Padlet can be leveraged to create effective assessments in a remote setting. Today's session is quite special because it is going to be facilitated by a member of the My Center community. Uh, She's a teacher, just like most of you attending the session today are, Miss Indra Priyadarshini Subramaniam. Welcome, Indra ma'am.
Hi, Karthik.
Miss Indra has been teaching for over 10 years now, and she is currently a primary school teacher at Government Primary School, Kali Teethal Kuppam in Puducherry. And the concept of Google Forms and Padlet was actually alien to her till around 6 months back. But the motivation to continue teaching her kids effectively during the lockdown made her pick up these tools. And today, she would like to share with you just how she's gone about it, and she'll also demonstrate how you can create effective online assessments using these tools. So over to you, Indra ma'am. But just before that, a very small announcement. This is on the feedback form that we use to issue acknowledgement records. So we'll share that in the live chat section here, starting 5:45. So it's going to be available in the live chat section, and it's also be going to be available in my center, the same place that you used to register for this session. It's going to be available there as well. So please make sure that you fill that in, by 9 p.m. today, so that we can automatically send across your participation record to you on email before noon tomorrow. So yeah, just please make sure that you fill in the feedback form. So yeah, having said that, it's over to you, Indra ma'am, and let's get started.
Okay. Thank you so much, Karthik, for your intro. Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be the first. This is my first webinar in CENTA, and this was on a special day, Abdul Kalam sir's birthday. So, with this quote, I start my webinar. Without your involvement, you can't succeed, and with your involvement, you cannot fail. So, this topic, when I'm choosing this topic, before going on to this topic, I want to make it clear that I'm not promoting any kind of ICT tools here. I'm just sharing my ideas, my views, what I have used in my classrooms. So let's go on to the topic. So I'm sharing my screen. So today our topic was with the leveraging Google Forms and Padlet for evaluation purpose. So during this lockdown, we are doing every classroom is inside our computer, but even in the classroom, we can use it. We are teaching. We can use it for motivation purpose or any other purpose. We are showing videos, everything okay, and even for explaining the classrooms, we are showing stories or we are explaining by using the boards. Everything we are doing. But what about the evaluation part in this new normal situation? So for evaluation part we can do it. We are just asking the students to write the answer. We are sending the question paper and we are asking the students on writing, or just we are sending some ICT quiz tools like Kahoot or something else. But it is we cannot do this. We cannot keep the record of those things. So I want my evaluation form that must be with a record of myself. So I have chosen these two, Google Forms and Padlet, which is very user friendly for both the teachers and as well as the students. So before going on to the topic, we'll just have a look at what is the evaluation. You all know, just we have a glance at this. Evaluation is an integral part of teaching. It can be used as an ongoing teaching tool to improve the effectiveness of education. Evaluation is the process of using information that is collected through the information collected through assessment. So, evaluation is the last stage in our teaching process. When we are designing our classrooms, we design in 5E methodology. In that 5E methodology, evaluation will be at the last part. But before that, we don't evaluate our student. No, we are assessing our students in every process, and through the information collected through the assessment, we are now evaluating at the last stage. The ultimate purpose of any evaluation process that takes place in schools is to improve the students' learning and to access and change teachers' pedagogy accordingly. So, evaluation is not only for the students. Whenever we evaluate students, we are evaluating ourselves also. So, we have to change our pedagogy accordingly. So, what's the need and objectives of evaluation? Evaluation helps to design better education program. It helps the teacher study her students in detail. Today, education is child-centered. So, child's interest, ability, aptitude ought to be properly studied so as to arrange instruction accordingly. So, we know the need, objectives of everything about evaluation, but for evaluation tool, before selecting an ICT tool for an evaluation, there are some criteria we have to take into account. Those criteria are age level, their curriculum links, instructional contents, engagement, interactivity, flexibility, and usability. So, uh, taking into account those criterias, I have selected Google Forms and Padlets because Google Forms and Padlets are very user friendly, and I have used this for primary children. So they feel very happy and they feel very easier for doing the evaluation process. So before we will go on a we will go on a trial base how to create a Google form as evaluation process. So for that, we have to go to the Google. Just click on the Google form. You just click it, Google form. Anyone who is having an ID, mail ID can open it. Just you open a Google form. Okay. So when I click on the Google Forms, you will be seeing a page like this, and you have to click here in the Google Form free online services. So what is the use of Google Form? See, we have for this webinar also, we may have registered using a form. So for what purpose we are all using a Google Form? It's just to get the datas, just to collect datas. So while collecting datas, Google Forms are very user friendly. So what I thought is, we are collecting datas. Why don't we collect the answers from the students by using this Google Form? That's why this make me to create this. So when I click on the Google Forms, you will be getting a page with the two blocks like this, personal and business purpose. We are using it for our personal use. So you will just click on to the Google Forms. In the personal use, just you click on it. You will get a page like this. If you look at the page, at the top sections, there will be a blank Google form or already predefined templates. And here in the down, we'll be seeing those already what are the Google forms I have already designed. Those Google forms will be there. So now, if you see on the Google form, there are predefined templates. If you see, if I want to create a Google form for a party invite, it is already there. They have already designed, predefined designs are there. No, now we are going to use this form for evaluation process. So we don't want a party invite or a data collection or any other thing. Just I'm clicking on to the blank form. When I'm clicking on the blank form, see, this is the first page we will be getting when I click on the blank form. Okay, I have opened the blank form. Now I'm going to design this form for evaluation purpose. So what I'm going to just I'm using this form for a slip test. Okay, what is the specialty in this Google form means it will be automatically saved in your Google Drive. Every time, whenever you type, whenever you open, whenever you edit something in your form, and you don't, you need not be save every time. It will be automatically saved. So it will be the best user friendly for us. So I'm going to give a title for this Google form. I'm just keeping it as a slip test. Just so I'm going to give it slip test for this week. So I'm just giving the title as slip test. Okay. What's this form description? If you want to give some any description about the title, you can give it, but it is not essential. If you want, you can give it. Next page, I'm going to define make a questions. Okay, now I'm going to design my form for a slip test, for giving this form for a evaluation process for my students. Okay, I'll be giving the question, they will be answering the question, but I want who have answered this question. I want the name of the children. So I want the form to be in 2 pages. So in the first page, I'll just collect their name, their class, and in the second page, I'll be collecting their answers. For that, I have to make this form in 2 pages. So first you will design the first page. For the first page, what I'm going to give, just I'm clicking here, just you click it, you are going to collect the name of the student. So name of the student I have given like this. Okay. See, if I type here, you can see a box here. So what is the use of this box? This box is for you're designing how the answer should be. You have given a question. You are given some questions, collect data, but you can define the answer, the data, what you are going to be, how it should be. It should be a short answer, or it should be a paragraph, or it should be a multiple choice, or it should be a checkbox, or it should be a drop down box, or if you want to upload any file, or you are getting a multiple choice grid, everything. So just if your name means, you can just give a short answer. Okay, can you see a image here? There is a box called image box. What is the purpose? If you want to add an image to that question, you can click on it and see there are options: upload, camera. You can directly take from your camera or by your link. You are adding any link. If you want to add any photos from your device or from your Google Drive or from Google Image, everything, if you want, you can insert the image. Okay. Then I have given the first question. Now I'm going to add another questions. But before adding that another question, I want each and every of my student must answer this question. Only then they can move to the next question. When you are filling a Google Forms for any registration, you might have seen there will be a star mark near some data questions. For that questions, without answering that, you cannot move to the next part. So like that, I want every student must answer their name. So I'm making this question, that is, I'm enabling this option, required option. If I enable this required option, this becomes a compulsory answering question. So they must answer this. Without answering this, they cannot move to the next part of the Google form. Now I want to add a question. I have already designed, first I have written a question. Now I want to add another question. How to add? If you see, here is a box. In this tab, you can see first option is add a question. There is a plus mark. Can you see? There is a plus mark. You can add a question. No, I want to input question from some other Google Forms or somewhere else. I have to click on to this. If no, I want to add a title and description for each and every question. Okay, you can add this. If you click on this, you'll get another one, title box like this. For each and every question, there will be a title box. No, I'm going to add an image. You can either add the image here, or also you can either add the image here. For that, you can click. No, I am going to show a video. From that video, I'm going to ask a question. So I can click here. So this is for page break. That is for another section. So first we will add a question. I'm clicking here. I want to add. So next question tab is opening. Now I'm going to get the students class. If I am giving this same question paper for both sections, 3 or more section, how can I get this? From which section student is giving? For that, I'm going to give this. So I'm just giving class and sorry, section. Here, I want to change it as a multiple choice. For that, what I should do? I should click here and I should select this option multiple choice. What happens? See, automatically it is showing some options. So here I have to click, just I have to click, for example, third standard. If I'm giving this for a third standard student, I'm just giving third A. No, okay. The next second option, I'm just giving third B. Or the next option, I'm just giving third C. So for many sections also, we can make a single evaluation Google form. Okay, now what I'm doing, then again I am making it as a required option. So it is automatically made compulsory to answer. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add a question. How to add question? I want the question in the another page. How to see that? I have to click here in this add section. If I add section, what is happening? See, there is another section with the title bars open. So I'm just giving a question. Um, for example, I'm giving a test for a just giving your give the password past tense for the following. I'm giving give the past tense for the following words. So I'm giving like this. Sorry. Mm. So I have given. Now I want to add questions. So how I am adding the question? I'm clicking on here in this tab. I'm clicking on the add question. So automatically a question block is opening for me. Now I'm going to give my first question. What is the first question? I'm giving the word. I'm just giving a word. Suppose I'm giving drink. So I'm not going to give any options to that question. I want my student just to give the answer. How I'm going to give? I'm going to ask my student to give the answer. I'm not going to give any options here. So I'm just clicking. Wait. I'm just giving it as a short answer, and again I'm making it as required. So it automatically turns required. So now I'm going to add another option. For that, I'm just clicking on to this and I'm giving another question. Second question is I'm giving come. For this word, I'm going to give two choices. I'm going to give two choices. How I'm going to give? For the first option, I'm giving came. Second option, I'm giving coming. I'm just giving it as an example for you. So again, I have made it as required. Likewise, whatever you want to make your children to give the answers, you can form a evaluation form. So I have formed my evaluation form. I'm just going with two questions. So it's short time, so I'll just go with the two questions. Now my form is ready. Now I want to design my form. I am designing this form for my school purpose. So I want to design the form for my school. So I'm going to design it. How to design this form? Just if we have already seen there in the templates, there are predefined designs are there. So I'm going to design my school for my school evaluation form. So I'm just clicking on this. There is an option called theme option here. There will be, it looks like a paint padlet. Just if you click on it, it will open. Here in the header section, I want my school image. I want to keep my school image. What should I do then? Here, if you see an option called choose image, I'm just clicking over it. But if I click over it, it will be showing already predefined images which are there in the templates. You can see here also. From here also you can choose your template. If I am designing this for a school work or school, you can see these kind of templates. If I am if I am doing this Google form for a birthday party, what's it showing? You can see it's a birthday party, images will be there. If I am inviting for food and dining, for that evaluation form, how I am going to do? Look at there will be images related to that. No, I'm going to make a photo of my school. I want my school photos. So I'm going to just click on the upload. If I'm click on this upload, there will be an option called browse. Click on that browse. See, this is showing my already what are the images I am kept in my system. I want my school image. So I have already downloaded my school image and I have already kept it in my system. So from that, I am taking this. So I have given, I'm just giving it okay. Now the image is getting uploaded. Automatically the images get uploaded. Now what I'm doing? Just I'm sure whatever I want, because there is a space up to only the space you can make your image. So you have to crop your image accordingly to that. So I want to see my school name there. So I am cropping the image according to that, and I am giving this option done. See what is going to happen automatically. If you see, my school, the school image is coming there. Okay, then I want my theme color. This color I want to change. I want a different color, attractive color for my kids. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my theme color. It is already giving blue color, but I want some other color. So I'm just clicking here. Here you can see a color box. Whatever the color you want, you can just choose here. So I'm just clicking over here. So I'm giving this color, purple color, and I'm just adding to it. See what happens? Automatically it changes. The color of the form changes. Then what else is there? Font styles. In that background color also, you can change it. You can make it dark or light or anything else. So I have given little bit darker. So what is the font style? If you see here in the Google Forms, only 4 types of font styles are there: basic, decorative, formal, playful. So usually for a question paper, it is basic is enough. Or you can go with a formal. More than formal, basic will be bold enough. Decorative and all, we can use it for invitation purpose or any other thing. We can use it. So theme option is over. Automatically, I have completed. I have designed my theme. Okay, everything over. Then what I'm going to do? I want to see the preview of my Google Form. Here is an option, an I like option. If you click on this, you can see the preview of your Google Form. See, this is your Google Form. It will be look like this when the children click on the link, they will be getting a Google Form like this. If I'm going to give the answer, Indra. Okay, I have chosen. Okay, I'm going to choose my class. So I'm choosing my class. Only then, if I don't choose my class, what happened? Sorry. Next, I'm giving, automatically the next page, question page is opening. Here I have to give my answer, drink. So if I didn't answer this, I'm just answering this. Can you see? There is an alert message. This is a required question. So the students should, what they should do? They must answer this only, then they can go to the next question. Okay. Now we have seen the pre. Now I have designed my form. My form is ready. Wait, I'll just come out of it. So now my form is ready. But I want my form to be an evaluation form. When my children do this form, they must get their marks automatically. How can I make this? Here is an option. Here is a setting option. For that, you have to click on this setting option. When I click on the setting option, there is you can see three parts. The first part, general part. If you want to collect the email address, if you enable this, the Google form will ask the email address. Okay. If what is this response receipt? Have you seen sometimes when we submit our Google Forms, we will be getting a response receipt for mail to our mail ID. For that purpose, you have to enable this response receipt. If I want this, I can do it. So if I'm going to make my students only one time, they can attend this Google form. If I make it to limit to one response, they can attend only one time. If I don't enable this, they can attempt many times. Okay. Response can edit after submit. If I have some, you can see the if I give a response receipt, you will be getting a mail whenever you register for a using the Google form. You will be getting a mail. In that mail, whatever you are given in the form will be shown in your mail. You can edit and submit it also again. For that purpose, you can use this. So we are going to give the question paper as an evaluation part. So we need not give these things. We'll just go on to the Next part, presentation is also doesn't need. You can just go on to the quizzes. In this part, if you make this evaluation per Google form as a make quiz, what happens? Automatically, this form becomes a quiz. It will start to give marks. How we that marks also we can design. We'll see. First, you have to make this as quiz. Then we have to give save. Only for this we are going to give the same. Okay, I have given everything. Now how can I make give marks for my questions? So here I am clicking on the question, because for this every all the part there will be it will show to give marks. But here and all we are going to give, no, we are not going to give marks. So just directly you click on to the answer question. Here it is asking for an answer key. Here you have to click. If you click, it will show. Just wait, I'll close this. Okay. It is showing a points, isn't it? If I am giving 5 points, see, I have given 5 points. And what is the answer I should give here? Okay, I'm going to give the answer. Done. I'm just giving done. And mark all other answers incorrect. I'm giving this option, and again I have to give here done. Okay, what about this question? For this question, if I am clicking before a question is a short answer, but if you see here, it is a multiple choice question. What should I do then? I have to click on the correct option. For that, before that, just wait. Here, I'm going to click on the answer key. In that answer key, it is asking me to give the answer. I'm just clicking on the game, and I'm giving here 5 points. Okay, I'm just giving done. Okay, my Google form is ready now. So just we'll see a preview. So it is automatically since I have given get the email address. I have enabled that option, so it is asking for an email address. So I'm just giving a email address. If I don't give that also, it won't ask for a mail ID. Now I am going to give my answer. Indra. See, if I am just giving next, what is happening? See, it must be a valid email address. So already I'm doing it in my email ID, isn't it? So it is not accepting. I'm just giving another one mail ID. So okay, fine. I'm just giving next. What is happening? See, this again and again. Okay, sorry. So I have given. I have not answered the class and section. What is happening? See, if I give next, this is a required question. So the students must answer only, then they can move to the next page. So automatically what is happening? See, it is opening the next page. Now I am going to answer. So I am giving the answer. Okay, I have given the answer, and here also I have given my answer, and I am giving just submit. See, your you can view the score. If the children want to view their score, they can view the score. See, the total points is 10 out of 10. So, if we do like this, if we give a evaluation form like this, it will be more easier and the children find very happy to answer. See, here is the option, questions. Here is the option. Can you see response? If I click on this response, see what is happening? It is showing The sum. How many children? Who has see who had attended the question? How many marks they have given? Everything it will detail in detail. It will give. No, I want this summary as in a spreadsheet form. Just click on this spreadsheet. Create a new spreadsheet. Just you give create. What is happening? See, it will link to a spreadsheet. See, automatically there is spreadsheet will open. In that spreadsheet, you can see which student, name of the student is Indra. What is the score of the student? 10 out of 10. What is their email ID? At which date, which time they have attended, and which class. What is the first question? What is the answer for their first question? She has given. What is the answer for the second question? She has given everything you can see in this Excel form. So, what is happening? It gives a detailed data of our evaluation. So we can keep this evaluation forever. Whenever we want, we can open, just we can open this and we can just look at this. You can use this for future references also when we are creating new evaluation forms. So Google form is that much user friendly while doing for evaluation purpose. So I have designed a form, I have taken the my form, everything is okay. Now I want to share this to my children. How to share? Just you have to click on this send button. When I send on this send icon, what is happening? It will show a page like this. If I am going to share it in an email, just you have to click the email ID. No, my children doesn't have an email ID. I want to give them in a WhatsApp. What shall I do then? You just click on this link. If you link or click on this link, it automatically create a link for this Google form. But this link is too much lengthier to send in a WhatsApp. So what I'm going to do, just I'm going to enable this option, shorten URL. What is happening? See, the URL, the link is getting to shorten. Automatically, you can just copy it. It will copy to your clipboard. Then you can use it. You can send it using your um, WhatsApp or mail or anything else. So this is the way I use my Google Forms. I use Google Forms for evaluation purpose, and I have used this for the primary school children. So they find it very easy to answer. They find whenever I want, I can just open when all automatically. What whenever you get a response, it will be saved in your all the changes will be saved in your drive. So whenever you want, you can take it and you can see it. You can be use it as a reference also for the next Google evaluation form. So I have already designed a form. I have get got the answers like this. I want to change the questions. Okay, you can change it using that. Okay, now we have seen up to the Google form. Now we will go on to the next topic, that is Padlet. So how I have used Padlet? How to use Padlet for evaluation? For that also, you have to go to the Google. Have to just click on that Padlet, not this, just Padlet. Okay, Padlet page will be like this. So before, when I'm using, I have using this since 6 months. So before that and all, it is very free ICT tool they have given for 1 month. In that 1 month, we can create many pads using for us. But what happened now? They have made it changed it into a paid version. So if you are wish, you do it in a paid version, or even for that first three padlets will be free for you for using. You can get three padlets for that. Before that, I'm going to first I have to sign up the Padlet. Okay, how to sign up? Just click. Everything you are going to use only your Google account. I have just opened. It is already open with my Google account. So here, when I open a Google account, it will show like this. So I'm going to make a new Padlet. How to make a new Padlet? Just click on the new Padlet. Here you can see a lot of options. You can see here. You can, do you want a wall, just a Padlet wall, or you want a Canva, or you want a stream, or you want a grid, or you want a shelf, or you want a back, or you want to map. You are going to give a map for your children. You can use it also. You can use for a timeline also. I'm just clicking on to the wall. I'm just selecting this, my new Padlet. It is showing, isn't it? Now I got a screen like this. I'm going to design my Padlet. Now, how I will design my Padlet? So see here also in Padlet also, first for designing purpose only we will be designing and we will be giving save option, done option. Other after that automatically whenever you will get the response from your children, it will be automatically saved in your Padlet will be saved in your Google Drive, in your Google account. You just I'm going to make this Padlet for my evaluation or okay, my evaluation. I'm going to give this for my evaluation. If you want, you can give a description or else I don't give any description. I want the icon, how the icon should be. I don't want any icon. I'm just moving back. Then what's the next option? Now see, I want my wallpaper colors. I want to change my wallpaper color. Here you can see which one I am clicking. Here, wallpaper, there is an option. I'm going to change the wallpaper. I'm just clicking over it. I'm just going to give a gradient. If I want to give solid colors, I can give solid colors. If I want to give gradient, you can give gradient. No, I want to give a texture and pattern. You can choose your favorite. So there are a lot of patterns will be there. So if I'm going to give a picture, excuse me, you can use any pictures, anything you can use it. So I'm just going to give a gradient. Okay, I have chosen this gradient. In this, I have chosen this color combination. Just I have given. Okay, my Padlet is designed. Okay, my wallpaper is designed. How I want my font to be. Either I want it to be bold or which font I want. You can see if I click here, you can see the changes here. When I am clicking here, you can see the changes there. So just click on this. Okay, I'm going to click on this. Okay. Then what I want, the newest post position. So which should be so when I'm giving it's just a wall. Padlet is nothing matter, it's just an open wall. You in the open wall, you just post your questions and you send the link to your children. When you send the link to your children, when they click on their link, I will show you a icon, plus icon. They will see a plus icon. If they click on the plus icon, they can just answer their answer, and their answer will be posted in the same wall. So, what is they are asking? What is the new position, new post position? It should be in the first or it should be in the last. I'm just giving a last. So what's the next option? It's giving the comments. If you want to comment on this, you are going to allow the other persons to comment their uh, post on your wall. No, if you want, enable. If you don't want, you don't need to enable that. Okay, I have completed everything. Just I'm giving next option. This is my I have designed my Padlet. So I'm going to design my Padlet. So now you can see my Padlet is ready. So what I'm going to do this, what is a Padlet? What I'm going to do here, I'm going to just add some one question paper or something else. Can you see a plus image here? In that plus image, you just click on it. There will be automatically a box, title box will be opening. In that box, I am going to ask questions to my children. How I am going to ask? First, title of my question. What is my title of my question? I am going to add answer the first. I am going answer the following. Answer the following. So I'm going to write find this animal. I'm going to add an image. So I'm going to click here. First question. My first question is find this animal. Okay, I have given a question. See, can you see here option? You can up. This is upload option. You can upload an image or anything here. For that, there is an option called upload. Here, another option. You can add a link to this, or you are going to add a Google search to this, or you are going to add some pictures or anything to that camera snap. Or no, I am going to see. You can if you click here, you can see this. You can upload a If you want to upload an image, you can upload an image. If you want to upload a link, you can enter any link. If you want to add a Google search, you can also add it to that. If you are going to add a snap or anything, you can add. Or no, I'm going to show a video and I'm going to ask the students. No, I'm going to record a voice and ask my student to write. You can use it also. I'm going to record my screen. I'm going to add it to that. You can do it also. So there are a lot of options are there. So I'm going to upload a picture here. So how I'm going to upload a picture? Pick a file from your computer. So I'm going to click here. I have already before this before I'm designing my evaluation form. I know what are the images I want to add. So already I have downloaded all the images from the Google. And one thing I have to tell you teachers, everyone as you teachers may know that in order to adding to that, I have to tell that is whenever you are choosing an image or a video or anything else you are going to show for your children or use for your evaluation form, it is better you check and take images of copyright free images. So already I have planned my question paper. So already I have chosen a image of an animal, copyright free image of an animal. So I'm just giving and I'm adding that image to the, see, there is an image. Okay, fine. So this is my first question. So this question I have created. So I want to add one more thing. I want to add another question. So I'm just clicking over here. I'm just adding a title. So the same title, answer the following. Just I'm giving the same. And again, I'm going to add a video now. I'm going to add. Um, how will you say the sound of the following sound of animal in the video? So I'm just going to add a video, upload a video. I have already downloaded there. I'm just to click here. Here you can already I have downloaded the video. Just wait. Oh, it's here. Open. See what is happening. The video is getting uploaded. Likewise, you can make very interactive and attractive evaluation forms for your children. So when the children click on this button, what is happening? See, sorry, it takes a few minutes. Okay, when the children click on the link, if I'm sending this link to their children, they will just click on the link. If they click on the link, they will be seeing these questions. So what will happen? They will just click on the video and they will know the answer. So automatically they will click on the plus button and they will start answering. So they will be answering mouse. First question number 1, they will just put it on this and they will be answering mouse. The next one, they will be answering question number 2. They will just think roaring. So likewise, the students will answer. So this will be very attractive and they will find very happy to do this. And one more thing, we can easily do this evaluation forms, Google Forms and evaluation Padlets with our Android mobile itself. We need not find for a system also. So when I'm sending this for children, especially in rural area, I have using these evaluation formats are in my rural area kids. They have some children have the phone. When I'm sending this types of evaluation forms to them, they will find it easy and they will find happy to answer in that from their mobile. So even from the mobile you can design your Padlet. So I have designed my Padlet. Now I want to delete. I have designed a question, but I don't want this question to be here. So I have just given a delete post. If I give delete post, what happens? See, it will ask. If I say okay, it will automatically gets deleted. So children can answer from this also. So how I can share this? How to share this Padlet? Just you can see an option called share. If I click on this option share, what's happened? See, you can see side you can see a box, it will show. Now I am going to give how we are going to share. I'm going to share it on an email. Okay, you can click on the share on the email. No, I'm going to share my Padlet on the Facebook. Okay, you can share. We can use the Padlet for giving our comments or everything. You can use also in the Facebook or Twitter or anything. No, I'm going to share my Padlet in my Google Classroom. You can use it for Google Classrooms also. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click copy the link to my clipboard, and just it will automatically copy it. Then I can using WhatsApp, I will be sending the link to my children. So when you see using Padlet or using Google Form, the children will find easy to answer. See, you can ask, you can even you can add an or your voice note also. You can add a voice note also. When I click, see what happened. I'm just clicking here. See here you can see a record or voice or record audio from your microphone. So you can you can read a sentence and you can ask your children, you can send this voice and you can ask your children to hear it and you can ask them to write it also. You can use it for their language development also. So what is happening? See, I'm just closing my Padlet. It will automatically get saved. So I'm going to close my Padlet. So whenever again I'm opening it, see what is happening? It will be automatically stored here. You see, I didn't save anything I have not done. I'm just clicking. After logging in, I'm just clicking. See what's happening? It automatically, my Padlet is there. So I can use this Padlet whenever I want. I can share to my children. So even for some Google Forms, I'll show you some of the Google Forms. What I have tried with my children, I'll share just with you. So I can show you the responses also. Just wait. See, here's a Google form. I have created this for teaching synonyms. See what's happening. My only thing it get automatically saved is very useful for us. See, this is my Google form. This I have been created for synonyms, but I didn't make it as a quiz with the marks or anything else. 2 sections I have given. See, you can see the responses. I'm going to see it in, you can see the response here. It will show with a graph detail. So it will be very useful to analyze our evaluation form. See, it is showing with the graph details. 2 persons have attended. So you can see. See, no, I want to see it in a Excel sheet format. So I'm clicking on it. See, I'm again in create. You can see it in a Excel sheet format also. See the time, the date, and their score. Score is also showing. One has taken 16 out of 16, and another one has taken 12 out of 16. Class, school name. So even the question is at the top, and you can see the answer. What are the answer they have given? So one student here, both of them in this question, you see the frog leaps fastly. One student has given jumps, the another one has given the answer as crawl. So you can in detail you can see everything whatever the students response. You will be getting a pakka record of your evaluation formats. So what I want to say is every next level of you. So every next level of you will demand a different you. So whenever we are different, we'll be something close to our children. They need everything to be new. So as a teachers, I find this one is very user friendly, and this one is very easy for the kids to do. You can also find many of this. I'm just sharing this my ideas to you with you all. You just try out this and you can get your make your evaluation more attractive and more recordable, very useful for you. Thank you, Center, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Kartik.
Thank you, Indra ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Indra ma'am.
Okay.
Lovely session, and we are really, really proud of you because teachers, as I said earlier, the concept was a bit alien to Indra ma'am. Like most of the teachers attending the session today, around 6 months back, but it was just that desire and motivation to learn and also teach her kids effectively during this period of lockdown, which led her to explore these tools on her own, learn them by doing, and now she's just taken a session for 700
Thank you.
teachers, and this is actually a first session. So yeah, absolutely incredible.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot. uh, there are a few questions, and then we could possibly
Okay. Okay.
try answering some of those. And just a quick announcement before that, teachers, the feedback form has already been shared in the chat section, and in the live chat section, please fill that in to get your acknowledgement of participation tomorrow. So please fill that in by 9 p.m. today. The same is also available on my center, the same place that you used to register for this session. Yes. So I think there were a few questions, and I made a note of them. And please feel free to add more questions. We have a few minutes, so we will try answering most of them. There was one question, and which Arti Chetan Varun Kumar ma'am was asking, and she was saying, is there a possibility to add a timer in Google Forms so that when the time limit gets exceeded, the form gets
Yeah, you can
automatically
do that.
submitted. So
See, for timer instance, because Google Form you can just you're sharing the link, isn't it? You can just give it a you can set the timer also, but I have not explored that since I'm using this for primary kids, isn't it? But you can make it.
sure,
And one more thing I have to add up that
sure.
if you add another tool is there, if we add that tool to the Excel sheet, automatically a certificate will be generated to that mail ID. We can do that also, but since I'm using it for an evaluation purpose, not for a quiz or something else, I have to chosen this.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, sure. But ma'am, yeah, so Aarti ma'am, this is one of those
Mhm.
rare sessions where I can also contribute a little bit. So, but there is an add-on option available for Google Form, and it's when you open a Google Forms, on the top right corner when you see the three buttons, there is an add-on option, add-on option available, and it will take you to a place called G
Yeah.
Suite Marketplace where you can search for an add-on. It's called the Google Form. I think it's called Timify Me or something. I'll also share the link. And if you add that to your Google Form and set in a specific time, I
Yeah.
think what would happen is at the end of that particular time, at that time period, the form will get automatically
Automatically
submitted.
disappear.
And yes, yes. So you could, Artiman, so you could, try exploring that, and we'll also just put that in the chat section so that you can explore the add-on at your convenience. Then Parthiban sir had a question, and Parthiban sir was asking, where is the form saved? I think he's asking about the responses getting saved. This, of course, is there
It
in the
is.
Google
It
Drive.
will be
Google
all
Drive.
automatically saved in their Google Drive. Whatever you are typing in the Google form, your Excel sheet spreadsheets will be saved in your Google Drive. If I could show you my drive. Just wait. Let it be.
We'll have to share the screen again, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just show here.
Yeah.
See whatever I'm doing in the Google form. If I am click on here, sorry, just wait. Whenever I open my, even in your mobile phone, in your Google Drive, it will be saved. You can open and you can see it. See, here is my Google Drive. I'm just clicking on it. See the last title form. What I have just now I have typed, isn't it? That form and its response. Both the thing are saved in your Google form. Can you see? If you could see, you can see. See already the Google form what I have tiled now is saved. And again, oh, sorry, got outside. Mm. Sorry.
While you were answering that, ma'am, there were a few questions on can Google Forms be used for subjective assessment? I think yes, you can
Yes,
collect wrong
you can
answers
use
on
it.
Google Form as well. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
you
sure.
can't do an auto grade on that, but you'll have to take the dump as in an Excel format as Indra ma'am had shown previously, and you'll get the answers of what the students filled in an Excel format, but you'll have to evaluate it on your own.
Yeah, here you can see the Excel sheet for this Google form. The Excel sheet for this Google form is already with this itself. You can see here what we have done now. The same is what I have opened now. It's showing. Okay. So all your untitled form, all your forms, Google forms, your Excel sheets, everything will be automatically stored in your Google Drive. Any other question?
Yeah, I think Kalamani ma'am is asking, can MCQ type questions be done in Padlet?
Pardon? I couldn't hear.
And can MCQ questions be done in Padlet? We do that in Google Forms, but can Padlet also support MCQ type questions?
That for that we have to type. That's all. You have to try that. You have to type. That's all.
Sure.
Because more than Padlet, Google Forms, I feel very comfortable with Google Forms more
Hmm.
than Padlet, because now they have made it as a paid version for every teachers. It's also difficult for them to do everything. More
Hmm.
than that, also Padlet will be colorful and attractive for kids.
Hmm. Hmm.
Only the difference is that's all.
Hmm.
When you compare with Padlet, but Google Form will give you a detailed structure of your evaluation data you collected from your student, but that you cannot get it in a Padlet. We'll just get the answer sheet. Just they will write it in your Padlet. Okay, but when they are response to our Google Form, we can get the detailed structure of the data, evaluation data we have got from our students. So it will be giving, yeah, each and every in a worksheet format, in a graph format, everything it will give. So it will be very useful for our references.
Sure. Sure. I think Mr.
Okay.
Venugopal had a question and he was asking, is it possible to edit multiple attempts given by students to form a single Excel sheet? I'm a bit unsure of what you're asking, sir, but are you checking if it's possible to restrict the number of times the students can give a
Yeah,
response to a Google form? It
yeah,
is, yes.
I have shown in the while designing the Google form itself.
Yeah.
I have shown in the
Yeah.
settings, in the first page, in the first page of the settings, you can enable the option. If you enable the option only once, the students can attempt the Google form. They cannot access the Google form again and again. Only one time they can access. Once
Yeah.
they access, it will be okay.
But if your question was if it's not enabled, the students do it multiple times, yes, you will get multiple responses, but in the same
Yes,
Excel dump
yes,
itself.
yes, yes.
I'm just and there was another question on free images, how to get free images. Someone in the comments had suggested I think it was Mr. Karthik had suggested Pixabay. That's a good
Yeah.
source. Pexels.com is another good source,
Yes. Yes.
which
Yes.
I've come across, which has a good resource of free
Oh
images.
yeah. Pixabay is very good. You can get that from also even just in Google search itself. You can just make it as a Creative Commons license, enabling that option. Should I show that?
Sure, absolutely, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Then I'll show that. Just wait.
Sure.
See, creating a sorry, selecting a copyright free images is must for us teachers because we are using it in uh, Google Forms. Everything we are giving for our children, or we are when we are creating a new videos or we are creating any new audios, we need images before selecting images. It is a must that we must use only a copyright free image. So as sir said, Pixabay, many free copyright images sources are there. More than that, I'm going to just search for a picture of a car picture and just give a car picture, a car image. I'm just giving car images in the Google. Now you can see there is a lot of car images. Just I'm clicking here. There is an option. Can you see here? See?
Yes.
Okay, just wait. Okay. There is an option here. Wait, just not opening. Just wait.
As Indra ma'am is showing that there was another question which Shumaila ma'am had asked, and she was
Yes.
checking about case sensitivity. That for one word answers, if children have typed in in the wrong case, then the auto grader it gives them, it marks that response as wrong. Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am, that is one of the limitations of Google Form. It is case sensitive. And I saw sometime back in a few forums, a few teachers across the world, not just in India, had raised that concern. What I would suggest, and maybe Indra ma'am could add to it, is of course when you take that Excel dump, which shows you the responses of all the students, please do check again. And there is
Yeah.
a function in Excel called proper, and the is equal to proper, and you select the cell. It'll convert the entered value in a proper case, in a proper case format. And then you can see, you be doubly sure if the marks that have been allotted or are correct, and if that answer has been incorrectly marked as wrong by Google. So it will require, for you to, especially for subjective answers and one word answers, to download the Excel dump, and then just look at it again, just to make sure that
Yeah. Yeah.
students don't lose marks because they typed in the answer in a different case. So
Yeah. Usually, whenever get my answers, whenever I get my responses, I used to check
yeah,
over that Excel sheet only. Only then we can
sure,
compare also. Can compare with
sure,
the children's answering style also.
sure.
Okay.
Irom Usharani, ma'am, I've shared the feedback link again, in the chat just now. So please, fill that in. Indra ma'am, Irom ma'am really liked your session, and she couldn't believe that this was the first time that you were taking this session. So she's really impressed, and so are
Thank you.
all the 700 people who attended the session today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shall I
Sure,
wander?
thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Sure, ma'am. And Yogita ma'am, definitely we'll try to get Indra ma'am again for another session. Yogita ma'am has lots of questions, so we'll definitely
Uh,
try to organize another session. So we'll
okay,
do that.
okay.
Unfortunately, we're just out of time, and
Yeah.
we'll have to wrap the session up. Thank you once again, Indra ma'am. Thanks a lot for an exceptional session, and hats off. You've just shown to all of us that if you have the will to learn something, no matter what the circumstances are, you will end up learning it. So thanks a lot once
Thank you.
again, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Uh, Thank you, Ma. So, if you like the session, yes, as always, like the video, share it with your friends and colleagues so that they can also know
Yeah,
how to
sure.
leverage Google Forms to, make effective assessments in an online setting. Please do that. So we have another session coming up tomorrow. That's on using my center effectively. In case you missed that session last week, I request you to attend that session, and we learn how to use my center effectively in tomorrow's session. And of course, we have the usual webinars lined up for you every Thursday. Please go to my center and register yourself for these sessions, and also encourage your friends to register as well. On a parting note,
Yes.
the feedback form link has been shared in the chat section multiple times. I'm going to do that again one final time. Please fill that in by 9 p.m. today. It's also available on my center, and the acknowledgement record will be automatically emailed to you by noon tomorrow. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Bye.
Have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Ma.